second. I know these transitions have not been great. Yo, tickets have been real expensive to things lately. In the music industry, I have really been spending a lot of money in regards to music tickets, and I will continue to, because a lot of my, and this is the thing, I like fully expected this to happen in 2020 because COVID hit and all our artists released all of their various projects during COVID, and it was a great time for artists to just, not tour and not constantly be moving around and like focus on making new music, right? And so a lot of people through this year and through the early part of this year as well released a bunch of music. And then it's like, oh, things are starting to open back up. Let's tour. And so there's this mass kind of tour where like everybody is like, all your favorite artists are coming on tour, they're going to come on tour, or are on tour, like, or have just started tours. And so you're going to be dropping a lot of money because all your favorite artists are coming and you haven't seen them in 3, 4, 5 years because the pandemic and their various project release timeline dates and all that. So yeah. And or new music you discovered during quarantine, like I did. Jack Harlow. He wasn't someone I discovered during quarantine, but someone that I really liked a lot of his catalog, and he listened to me. I made a video on my after show basically saying how frustrated I was at Jack Harlow. I was like, dude, you suck. You never came to California. What the hell? And then he was like, fine, Anuj, here's the California tour. LA to the Bay, baby. To Sacramento, let's go. And I was like, bet. So I looked at the tickets and they're hella expensive. As I expected. Will I probably be going to the show? Yeah, most likely. But what I do appreciate about Jack Harlow, something I was shocked by, was the fact that he's performing in these like smaller venues. He's doing 3 shows in the Bay Area: San Jose, San Francisco, Oakland. And the San Francisco show is Sonic, the San Jose show is at the Civic Auditorium, and the Oakland show is at Fox Theater. All of these arenas can max capacity is like 3,800, 2,800. You figure with a name like Jack Harlow, he would probably be at Oracle. I thought this was going to be an arena concert 100%. But nah, he's performing at these small venues. I kind of like that, because it feels more intimate. It's a more close-knit vibe and all of that. So that's cool. But he could have warned me that my bank account was about to explode because his ticket prices are not cheap. But anyway, we'll figure it out when time comes to that. Should be going to one of the shows. Not sure which one exactly yet, but we'll see. Dude, so Olivia Rodrigo is another artist that kind of just announced her sort of tour with the various projects. She was another artist that kind of benefited off TikTok and also, quarantine fame and all of that. And Olivia Rodrigo announced her tour. I posted on my Instagram story. I was like, I call it 500 for the floor. I was curious because I was looking at the various venues she was performing at, and I saw that in San Francisco she's doing Bill of Graham, which is like a small-ish venue. Okay, it's not like I thought. When I heard Olivia Rodrigo, I thought the same thing as Jack Harlow. I thought, oh, Chase Center, Oracle, SAP Center, like they're going to the big arenas. Like Olivia Rodrigo is massive, dog. She averages like 37 million listeners on Spotify a month. Like, she should 100% be selling out arenas. No, she's going to Bill of Graham. Guess how much tickets are at Bill of Graham right now? For the floor, not even the balcony. $600. $600 to be in the mosh pit. Without fees. With fees, probably like $630, $640 per person. I was like, yo, if Olivia's like 90 for the floor, 80 for the floor right now, I might go. I might just fuck around and go see some Olivia Rodrigo. Why not? Hottest new artist out now. Should be fun. $600 for the floor? Yo, 13-year-old girls know how to drive up the price like no other, man. They're really good at that. But $600 for the floor is expensive. That's crazy. Can artists do us a favor and like reduce the rate? I know Logic is really nice about that. I appreciate it, Logic. Thank you. Shout out Logic because I got to see him at Shoreline for $30, and I got to see him at Bill of Graham. Well, I forget how much we paid for Bill Graham, but it was cheap as well. I don't think it was very expensive. It was like 40 or $50. Um, it's cheap. It's cheap. And so like the point is like I wish, other artists would listen, but I guess they're just trying to make money off of us, which is fine. I get your bag. When the Chain Coffee Show comes to Oracle Arena or Chase Center, I'm charging y'all $450 for the freaking nosebleeds. So get excited. No, I'm just joking. But dude, Chase Center, like I'm convinced I'm never gonna get into Chase Center in my life because it is so expensive. Any event that takes place at Chase Center besides Michael Bublé's Christmas concert is expensive as hell. And I am not trying to spend $500 to go see Trevor Noah. No, it wasn't $500. It was expensive though. It was like $200. Also, like I don't really like Trevor Noah like that. If it was Hassan, I would have probably gone to Chase. I don't know. But dude, I'm never gonna get into Chase Center. Like financial standing, like I feel like Chase Center is like upper middle class only. Broke people, get the hell out of here. Yeah, no, I'm never getting into Chase Center. I'm convinced. I will never see a Warrior game live at this point. At this point, like I'm like Jesus. Tickets are like freaking $300 for the nosebleeds. Like the game time, like you download the app and you could just like scroll through, and it's just like okay, like I gotta wait till the last possible day, 2 hours before the game to maybe get like a real good deal on a ticket. Sigh. Chase Center, whatever. I will go to Chase Center one day. I will go to Chase Center. There's gonna be a day. I have a dream that one day I'm gonna be able to go to like 4 or 5 games at Chase Center in a season. But that season is not this season. So that's all I have to say. But yes, enough about me talking about tickets, okay? That's useless. Let's not do that. Let's finish it off on a positive note.